Ozzie and Harriet, starring the entire Nelson family. Here's Ozzie. Here's Harriet. Here's David. Here's Rick. And also starring in tonight's episode, here's Kris.
Hi, Wally. Hi, Sean.
Hi, Rick.
Hi.
Hey, you want to play a little poker tonight?
Well, I don't know. But why are we whispering?
Well, I still owe Jack a few bucks on my tab here, and he thinks I don't have any money.
Well, how about it?
Well, I'll check with Kris. I'm sure it'll be okay, though, unless she has something else planned.
When will you know for sure?
In about 30 seconds.
Hi.
Hi.
Look, we got a telegram.
Oh, good for us. Who's it from?
I don't know, I haven't opened it. But it isn't from anybody in my family or yours.
Well, how do you know if you haven't opened it?
I called and asked him.
Oh, naturally.
Well, why don't you open it and find out?
Okay. Why don't you open it?
Did you check with David?
Yeah, he was the first one I called.
Well, here, give me it. I'll open it.
What's it say?
It's from a girl.
What's the girl doing sending you a telegram?
It's not for me, it's for you.
Are you sure?
It's one of your girlfriends. She's going to visit us.
Oh, yeah, Sally.
What does she look like?
Is she married?
Very attractive, no.
Sounds interesting. Does she have any money?
I really don't know. She's coming here to go to school. Remember I told you she wrote to me about a month ago?
Oh, yeah, it seems to me I remember something about it.
I haven't seen her in about 2 or 3 years. Her plane's coming in an hour.
Well, why don't we go out and meet her and invite her over to dinner?
Sure you don't mind?
No, of course not. Come on, let's go. Oh, hey, what about the poker game? Oh, maybe I better forget about it. If I can make it, I'll let you know.
What about the check?
I've got mine right here.
Well, yeah, but what about mine? I'm broke.
I thought you said you had some money.
Well, I do, but not right now. I was figured maybe you'd cash a check for me.
Are you kidding?
Rick?
Here, I'll take it.
Oh, well, thanks.
Gee, Kris, your house is just beautiful. Thank you.
It's usually not as neat as this, but when we found out you were coming over, we raced around for an hour trying to get things straightened up.
Don't listen to him.
Well, maybe it was about 45 minutes.
Would you like to go and call your folks and let them know you arrived okay?
Oh, gee, that'd be nice if you don't mind.
No, go ahead. Why don't you use the phone in the bedroom and I'll go get dinner started.
Oh, okay.
It's right in there.
Thank you.
She's a real nice girl, isn't she?
Yeah, she sure is.
We haven't seen each other in about 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, I know you both said that several times.
I know, but I wanted to make sure you were listening. She's very attractive, don't you think?
Yeah, very pleasant, too. Very friendly.
I was afraid at first we wouldn't have anything to talk about. After all, we haven't seen each other in
I know,
about
2 or 3 years.
Is this about a poker game? You weren't planning on going out tonight, were you?
Well, I don't know. I figured I'd wait and see what happened.
I wish you'd stick around. I mean, just in case we do run out of things to say. Oh, did you get them okay?
Oh, yes. I told them everything was fine and that I was at your house. They said to be sure and say hello, and they hoped that you remembered them.
Oh, of course. I remember them very well.
Well, they weren't too sure after all. It's been about
2 or 3 years.
Oh, did you ever see Mary Ellen?
I saw her just before I left. She said they had a wonderful time in Hawaii.
She went to Hawaii?
On her honeymoon.
I didn't even know she was married.
She married some fellow that she met at school. I think he's in business with his father.
I thought she was going with one of the Miller boys, the tall one.
Oh, no, they called that off about a year ago. He married some girl from Pennsylvania or Ohio or someplace.
I sure have been out of circulation.
Kris?
Yep.
Would you pass me the sugar?
I thought he was going with your sister.
The Miller boy?
Yeah, the tall one.
Oh, no, she's about my height.
No, I mean the tall Miller boy.
Oh, no, that broke up when he went to South America. He went down to a construction company, and by the time he came back, she was already going out with George.
Don't you remember what we had to go through to join that club? I had about 16 curlers in my hair, white powder all over my face, green lipstick, and my father's shirt and tie on backwards.
Yeah, and a pair of sneakers size 12.
Then we had to stand on the corner and wave at all the people going by.
Oh, it was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, in fact, I think the initiation turned out to be a lot more fun than the club.
You know, you're right. Rick, would you get that?
Right here.
Oh.
Hello?
So she went out
hi,
the
Wally.
front door to avoid us.
Wally, it's for me.
Came in the front door to avoid her.
What's going on?
We're waiting for you. Where are you?
Well, I told you, I don't think I can make it. Kris hadn't seen this friend of hers for several years, and it's been
How's
quite a
Uncle
struggle
Pete?
keeping the conversation going.
No, thank you. I've had plenty.
We can't just sneak away for a couple of hands till the other guys get here?
Gee, I really don't think I should.
Oh, come on, Rick. Who knows? It might be your lucky night. Here, I'll deal you a hand. How about that? An ace. And a deuce, and that's wild.
You were supposed to go.
Jack, and that's wild. Boy, what a hand. There's a 7, and that's wild, too.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Now, wait a second. You got another car coming.
Well, maybe next time.
Well, okay. I have a feeling I'm going to be lucky myself tonight.
Well, I'll see you. Why, that Wally just doesn't take no for an answer.
Oh, do you really think so? I made it myself. Yeah? Sure, I still make all my own clothes.
That's right, I forgot.
It sure has been nice seeing you again, Kris, and thank you for the wonderful dinner.
You're not going so soon, are you? It's early.
Well, not really, but I haven't even found a place to stay yet.
Why'd you stay here tonight?
Sure, we have plenty of room.
Oh, no, I couldn't do that.
Why not?
Well, I'd be in your way.
No, you wouldn't really. We'd love to have you.
Sure we would.
Well, okay, but you've got to promise not to go out of your way. I'll stay right here on the sofa, give me an old blanket, and I'll be at home.
Well, that's not fair. You've been traveling all day. I'll sleep on the sofa, and you can sleep in the... Let's see.
You girls probably want to talk most of the night anyway, so I'll sleep on the sofa and you two take the bedroom.
Well, are you sure?
No, I've slept here before.
When was that?
Well, don't you remember that night we had to...
Sure, the night my sister came over.
Oh, yeah, that time, too.
I'm sure I'm not going to be a nuisance.
Well, of course you are, but what can I do about it? You're a friend of Chris's, and you're our guest. I guess we'll have to make the best of it.
You're sure the back porch wouldn't be better?
But just tell me one thing. It's been bothering me.
What's that?
Well, whatever happened to the other Miller boy, the short one?
In case you haven't heard, I married a nut. Come on, I'll help you get back.
Okay.
You sure you'll be okay now?
Oh, sure.
It won't be too lonesome out here.
Oh, no, I think I can manage.
You're not going to miss me at all?
Well, maybe just a little bit.
That's better. Good night.
Night.
Kris,
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
I was just wondering, do you have any bobby pins?
Oh, sure, I'll get them for you. Oh, good night.
Night. Hey, Kris? Kris?
Did you call me?
No, that's okay.
Night.
Night.
Would you like some more jelly on your toast?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
You want some marmalade, too?
No, thanks.
How about some more coffee?
Oh, no, thanks. I gotta get going. What are you girls gonna do this morning?
Well, I didn't have a class till 11, so I thought I'd try and help Sally find an apartment.
Don't you have to register?
Well, I'm going to do that this afternoon.
That is, if you don't mind us borrowing the car.
No, I don't mind. But you better hurry if you're gonna drop me off, though.
Oh, well, gee, I wouldn't want you to be late.
Okay, I suppose you've checked the schedule to see what time the bus goes by.
Mm-hmm. 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
If you eat fast, you can just make it.
Well, you're not kidding.
Hey, wait a second.
Bye. Bye, Sal.
Bye, Rick.
Say, did you finally make up with Kris?
What do you mean make up with her? We didn't have a fight.
Well, then how come you were sleeping on the couch?
Well, her girlfriend didn't have a place to stay, so she spent the night at our house.
You mean she's going to stay there permanently?
Aren't you kidding? Of course not. In fact, she and Kris went out to look for apartments this morning.
Rick?
Oh, hi.
Hi. Hi, Wally.
Oh, hi, Kris.
This is Sally Henderson. This is Wally Plumstead.
How do you do?
Hi.
Well, how'd you make out? You find an apartment?
Well, yes and no.
We looked at about 5 of them.
And you couldn't find anything you liked?
Well, 2 of them were too big, 2 of them were too small, but the last one we looked at was just about perfect.
Oh, great.
Except for one thing. It was way over on the other side of town.
I told Chris I didn't mind that. It'd take you an hour to drive to school every day, and you'd have to change buses twice.
I told her to wait until she found something closer to school. Don't you think so?
Well, whatever she thinks.
See, I told you he'd agree. It isn't as if you had to find a place right away. You know, you're more than welcome to stay with us until you find something.
Oh, that sure is nice of you, Chris. I don't know what to say.
Well, we're just glad we can help.
You sure it's okay, Rick?
Oh, sure.
Well, we better hurry. We've got to register and get your book, go to the market. Oh, you'll be able to get home all right, won't you?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, goodbye.
See you later, Rick. Nice to have met you.
Oh, thank you. Same here.
Boy, this is great, isn't it?
Oh, don't worry. It could be worse. After all, it's not as if you're losing a wife. It's more like you're gaining a harem.